Hello, welcome back to into today's video, doing the weekend forecast day, as usual, on a Saturday. We're going to be keeping the weather a little bit changeable, really. I think the worst of rain being the north, though all parts will get a pretty wet start to the day tomorrow. I think the south will get away with quite a lot of dry weather, really, over the week. There will be some little bits pieces of rain coming through at time, but rain's mainly going to be in the north. I think the thing we'll notice really through the week is that there's a cooling trend evident from the second half of the week onwards. So up to the middle of the week, typical north-south split we'll have for most of the summer, with the north fairly cool and the south really quite warm and hot air just over the other side of the channel. But as we get through to the end of the week, I think we'll probably find that heat draining away from the northern parts of France and Central Europe, or southwestern Europe. Start to cool off a little bit, and that'll start to allow cooler air to begin to spread down from the north. So I think by the end of the week, most places will actually be seeing temperatures a little bit cooler than the average. But otherwise, not a great deal going on down in the south. Should be plenty of dry weather once we get tomorrow's rain out of the way. But before I get on with all of that, just to say about the ads, there's links to articles on the pages at gasworks.com. Have a browse through widgets, any articles that you're interested in, please click through. You'll be able to go and read the article. Thanks so much for doing that. There's video ads on most pages. They open up in the content. When you watch them, close back up again. Thanks so much for getting involved and doing that. But websites we're using for weekend forecasting from theweatheroutlook.com and weathercentral.de. I'll link to both of those websites on the links page. Okay, so here's the radar picture to start off with from the Weather Outlook. And it's a north-south split, really. Showery bursts of rain across Scotland and Northern Ireland. Mostly dry weather across England and Wales. A few light showers for parts of Northern England. That's pretty much how we're going to keep things through the rest of the day, with the wettest weather to the west of Scotland. Really very little rain getting through to the east of Scotland. There will be showers at times getting through to the east of Scotland, but generally more unsettled scene in the north and west, with the driest weather down in the south southeast. Here's today's synoptic pressure chart. High pressure remains very close to the south, so the ridge keeps southern parts of the country mostly dry. Low pressure is up to the north. So Scotland and Northern Ireland having cloud and showery bursts of rain, may be getting heavier towards the evening across parts of Northern Ireland and western Scotland in particular. England and Wales, a lot of dry weather with sunny spells, probably turning more hazy really through the course of the afternoon. Temperatures in the south pretty warm, around 23, 24 degrees. That's into the mid-70s Fahrenheit. Significantly cooler than that up in the north, with temperatures many parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland just into the mid-teens Celsius at best, and feeling quite miserable actually where we've got the rain. Overnight, this weather system will spread down across the country. This is going to bring all areas a dose of rain tonight. So it'll start off mostly dry, but the rain will gather across parts of Scotland and Ireland. It'll all spread southwards and eastwards through the course of the night, with heavy rain even getting through England and Wales in the early hours of the morning. So expect a wet start in many parts of the country when you get up on Sunday morning. But already by Sunday morning, brighter skies will be starting to push back into Scotland and Northern Ireland, albeit with showers. Obviously not going to be a cold night with all that cloud and rain around. Through Sunday, we're going to start off quite wet across southern and eastern parts of the country. So, yeah, there will be fairly heavy rain around to begin the day, even in the southeast where we're very dry at the moment. That rain will take a time to clear through the morning, but it should eventually get out of the way by midday. And then brighter skies will spread in from the north and west. So we finish up Sunday with plenty of sunny spells, although there could be showers parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland. Temperatures in the south still going up to around 22. 22 is 72 Fahrenheit, a little bit cooler than today, just really from the rain that we have in the morning. And in the north, probably again around 15 or 16 degrees, somewhere around that sort of area. Now, the next low pressure is coming in off the Atlantic as we move through into Monday, but high pressure remains close to the south, ridging through the south. So we're going to start off Monday on quite a dry note with sunny spells. Could be a little bit on the chilly side up in the north, and then cloud and rain will spread in off the Atlantic. I think much of this rain is going to be quite light down across England and Wales, and down in the far southeast it will probably stay dry through daylight hours in the far south and southeast. But as I say, the rest of England and Wales having cloud and sort of showery, light to rain. And then going up into Scotland and Northern Ireland, parts of North West England, that rain will turn heavier with some quite wet weather on Monday afternoon in the north and the west. Temperatures in the south actually becoming quite warm again on Monday afternoon because there's a tropical air being dragged in with this low pressure. So temperatures for parts of these things could go up to around 25 degrees, 77 Fahrenheit on Monday afternoon. It'll feel quite humid as well. Cooler up in the north, of course, where it's pouring with rain. Moving through to Tuesday, and we're going to build a little bit of a ridge in across the south of the country. It's still unsettled in the north. Generally starting Tuesday with quite a lot of cloud around and some showery bits and pieces of rain here and there. Showers will continue in the north, but the south, I think, will tend to turn mostly dry with sunny spells coming through. Still warm in the south. There's hot air over the other side of the channel across France. It'll be really hot there again on Tuesday. So southern parts of the country easily going up to around 23 or 24. Could go a bit higher than that depending on how much sunshine comes through. And it will feel humid still in the south and southeast. Whereas in the north, it'll be significantly cooler with temperatures there. Again, just mid to upper teens Celsius at best. And then we get through to Wednesday, and this is really the transition to a cooler feel across all parts of the country. Bring this trough down from the north and the west. I think it'll be quite weak, probably bringing no more than cloud and showers to Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England. And further south of that, across many parts of Wales, the Midlands, southern and southeast England, will stay mostly dry through daylight hours and still warm in the southeast with temperatures again into the mid-20s Celsius. In the north, though, it will be turning cooler. It will be staying cool because it's not really going to warm up in the north, if you see what I mean. But that cooler air will be spreading down across the country through the course of Wednesday and into Wednesday evening. So by the time you get through to Thursday, we'll be in this northwesterly flow. And that will be a cooler air mass across all parts of the country. You'll feel the difference down in the southeast on Thursday morning when you get up. Temperatures will be lower and it will feel cooler, but a lot of dry weather. This trough here coming into northern Scotland will bring showers back to Scotland again on Thursday, but otherwise a lot of dry weather on Thursday. But temperatures in the south at best around 21, that's 70 Fahrenheit, a little bit below average for the 23rd of July. In the north again, it's sort of mid-teens Celsius. And then moving through into Friday, we're under a shallow trough here across the country. So that could mean showers becoming more widespread on Friday. And there could be some heavy, slow-moving and maybe even thundery showers on Friday. It'll be cool as well with temperatures in the south at best just 19 or 20. So going down to around 68 Fahrenheit. In the north, again, just mid-teens, and if it's pouring with rain across some parts of Scotland, those temperatures can actually be stuck in the low teens, say just 13 or 14 across parts of Scotland. Very disappointing temperatures in the north by the end of the week. And then moving through into the weekend, a lot of uncertainty, but I would be watching out for these areas of low pressure in the Atlantic. This particular run of the GFS model keeps these low pressures away from us, but I think there is a chance that these low pressures could spread in, maybe bringing more significant spells of rain, particularly by Sunday, and those temperatures will still be on the cool side as well. Having a look at the charts from the Weather Outlook finds you so that you can see weather in your area this week. A lot of dry weather across the country through the course of today. Showery rain up in the north and the west. And then as we go through to tonight, we're going to find cloud and rain spreading in across all parts of the country. Some quite heavy rain will be coming through, even down into the southeast on Sunday morning. There'll be some quite heavy rain around. It'll all clear away through the course of the day with brighter skies coming back in from the north and the west, although there will be showers in northern and western parts of the country. Quite a lot of cloud across the country through the course of Monday with showery rain, particularly in the north and west, but south and southeast gets the driest weather. Temperatures will become very warm and feeling quite humid again in the southeast. And plenty of dry weather in the south on Tuesday with showers and cool temperatures remaining in the north. And then that showery trough comes down across the country on Wednesday, introducing that drop in the temperature. But the southeast still hanging on to one more day of pretty warm weather. Finally, we get through to Thursday and Friday, and there could be showers around on both of the days, but particularly I think focused on Friday. The thing you're going to notice at the end of the week is temperatures dropping away, even in the south, going a little bit cooler than average. So in summary, the south is going to get a lot of dry weather. There's one band of really quite heavy rain coming through tonight and tomorrow morning, even down in the southeast. Otherwise, plenty of dry weather in the south with just some showery bursts coming through at times. The north, I'm afraid, gets another really disappointing week with quite a lot of rain coming and going for Scotland and Northern Ireland. Temperatures will be very cool through most of the week in the north as well, unfortunately, as has been the case through most of the summer. The difference is that whilst much of the week will be very warm and quite humid down in the southeast, by the time you get through to Thursday and Friday, those cooler temperatures that you've been suffering all summer in the north will be spreading even down into the southeast, and quite where we go after that, let's wait and see. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.